Mine has no smoke. Hi! So we're here to do Ouija board Wednesday again, and we're gonna ask questions again. And someone's already here because we were just playing because of last Wednesday.
So much smoke.
Get it away.
I tried. We're blowing it.
But mine was like none at all. Alicia does Ouija board Wednesday on her channel, so if you want to see that, then go in the description box and I'll have her channel linked, and it'll just be more of your questions.
Down there. It's all the way down there. It's all the way down there. Look at it.
Look at it.
It's fun if you click it, it turns blue.
Let's just say, so like, who
Are you still here?
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus.
Just making sure.
So who did 9/11? Wait, we need to guess.
Okay, did the president conspire 9/11? Okay. Did Osama bin Laden do 9/11? Was it just a big ass conspiracy theory that was just fucking fake from the get-go? Just do it. Thank you.
So wait, then who did it? Oh, I mean, then that would mean Bush did it, wouldn't it?
Government.
The government? Did the government set it up?
Well, that was the same.
Did Bush know about it?
Malarkey.
That's what I'm thinking. How would he not know about
Well,
it?
the stupid shit with it is that whenever it exploded from bombs, for one.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that one place had no plane parts in it.
Yeah. And they found, the reason they knew it was a hijacked plane was because they found a passport on the ground from the plane that exploded and had nothing left of it but a fucking paper passport was
Anyway,
found on
that
the
could have been
ground.
anybody's passport,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Could have been someone in the building's passport.
I
Yeah.
did
Stupid.
a research paper on this for my senior year, and I wrote 11 pages on it, so.
Her knows.
Can people levitate?
Should we try the feathers game or whatever it is? Light as stiff as a board, light as a feather.
I
I don't know what
I
that
don't
is.
remember.
Okay, that reminds me of the thing where
You keep moving
your
the
bracelet.
board. Your bracelet's
Move it.
ripping the board.
Like, wait, that reminds me of the thing where you stand in the corner and push your arms onto the wall and then your arms
Oh,
lift
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Really? Does that happen? How do we do that? I wanna
We'll
try it.
show
I've
you
never done
later.
that.
It's hilarious. We used to do it all the time when we were little.
Yeah, it's
I've
for
never
fun.
done that.
No, we did not.
Yeah, we did. Don't tell us what we did.
No.
This says, this person who wrote that said, for example, I saw a video of a man walking through the woods with his dog, and the dog ran off barking. He followed it and saw a girl levitating in the
Yeah.
room below watching her. They both
Was that
ran
video?
off.
Was that video real? Because I seen that video too and wondered about it because it was real weird looking. It was really low quality though, so that's what I was like, how would this be edited?
The
Like,
dog was barking at a woman and she was levitating.
the dog was barking at a woman and a little girl in a red coat, and the little girl in a red coat was like going like this in the air, and then she like dropped instantly, like really weird looking, dropped, and then the lady grabbed her hand and they ran off, and the dog was barking after him. And it was a man recording on his phone, and it was really low quality, and I was like, was it real? And I was like, you'd think if somebody edited it and wanted to make it look real, they'd do it in better quality than a phone camera.
But it's just like all the shit that they see, like Bigfoot. It's never good quality because
They
somebody
do it purposely on bad quality, so you
Yeah.
so you can't see it.
Yeah.
So you can't see it so well.
yeah.
Oh, so do you have to be magic to
There's no such thing
levitate?
as magic, they said.
Well, then what do you have to be to levitate?
Do you gotta play stiff as board, light as feather?
Can anybody levitate?
Is it like meditation or something?
Is it a superpower?
Is it like spiritual?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Like with spirits?
Is there a ghost inside of you that makes you levitate?
it
Shit.
But not like,
in a bad way?
yeah, not like
Is it helping
possessing you.
There's hairs here and it's bothering me. Is that a hair that's still scratching?
No, there's fucking glitter everywhere though.
you? My life is split there. Is speaking in tongues real? I'm trying to ask those people are just being stupid.
So are people literally think they're saying words, but they're really just like...
Just like, making things. Making up words. Do you have to be saved by God to go to heaven?
I'm just kidding.
Do you have to believe in God to go to heaven?
All rocks go to heaven. All rocks go to heaven.
We just like looked at each other. What the fuck is she talking about?
Let's just think this
I'll
out.
show you later.
Okay, is it bad if you don't go to church? Hello?
Me and Alicia both actually
Yeah,
let go of
like
it.
they fell off.
If a spirit has something very important to tell you, can they go into your dream to tell you?
Oh my God, Willis.
But does that mean, what if you don't remember that dream? Pointless.
I don't know.
They should keep trying, I guess.
Okay, if unicorns are real, then are trolls real?
But I want a troll to be under my bridge. That sounded so wrong.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen,
seriously.
like, Leprechaun?
Yeah, I freaking hate that movie.
That's not a troll. That's a leprechaun.
the same thing.
I just watched that movie for the first time the other day.
I seen it when I was little, and it terrified me, and I haven't seen it since. I hate it. I hate
Well, Quentin went to turn it on. I'm like, no! And he's like, have you ever even seen this? I'm like, no, it's fucking scary, isn't it? He's like, no, it's okay. It's creepy, but not like...
Was it like cheesy?
Yeah, it was very
I
cheesy.
feel like it was probably really cheesy, but
It's a little like midget running around biting people.
Yeah, like it scared me.
It can't really be that scary.
I didn't like it when I was little.
Well, we used to freaking watch Chucky here all the
He
time.
had
I
like
love
teeth.
I know.
He had like sharp teeth, like
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
like bit people.
Like teeth. Like that are sharp.
teeth?
yeah,
that's what he had.
yeah, like
And he
actual,
bit people with them.
triangle teeth. They were like he was a shark mouth. I'm gonna bite you.
Are we stupid? Maybe.
Bite your neck
Are we
out.
stupid? Are we
Man,
entertaining?
You're very judgmental. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank
You're
you.
sweet. Oh, fuck.
Yes,
That was me for a minute.
Was Mars ever inhabited?
By humans.
Darn.
By dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs.
By aliens.
Dinosaurs.
By aliens?
There's
Only
a weird,
dinos.
There's a weird blinking happening on your camera.
Insane's about to overheat, so I'm gonna turn it off. Yay. Okay, if someone's like an alcoholic, when they die, will they get their mindset, their normal mindset back? So they'll still be
So you're an alcoholic for eternity.
But you can't even drink that. Like, so you still have the mind of an addict? An addict. I don't know.
An attic or a basement.
Like, which one is the
Or-
mind?
Or
But
shit.
but then, okay, so when you go in the next body, if you get reincarnated, are you gonna be an addict again? What?
Because you're
So
so
whenever-
completely over.
So whenever you're in the purgatory, do you just think about how you want to drink all the time? Then that makes no sense.
I don't understand your no. I
Yeah,
don't understand anything. Linda. Is your name Linda? Because you need to listen.
It said they won't get their right mindset back. So that means when they're a freaking ghost, they still want to drink, but it just said no, they don't. Like, then how they not their own mindset back?
They not want to drink, but they still feel like an alcoholic. I don't know.
You are being very liey right now.
You're lying, I know it.
If you hear any bangs, it's Bridget.
Bridget's over here.
It's Bridget.
It's not no
Don't
ghost.
drop my coonie.
I didn't.
Don't touch Cooney.
I
That's
didn't. I just
Cody.
picked it off the ground.
he
just fell.
No, he didn't.
Where do miscarried babies go? Do they go to heaven?
Last time I thought it said they went like
I thought-
straight to purgatory.
And waited for the mom.
Yeah, that's what it said. Whenever.
That's right, like maybe it does that and then goes to heaven. Are miracles from heaven real?
Is it coincidences?
No. Is it just a coincidence? Wait, then is karma a coincidence too? Karma ain't real.
No, karma gets my ass.
I swear there's karma. I swear.
I'm so bad with karma.
I'm pretty sure that though, even if you weren't doing anything bad, or
Is it like
bad
a
things
placebo
wouldn't
effect?
happen.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like they would still happen, but you wouldn't think it was karma.
Yeah, that's true. It'd just be like, well, damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Not fuck, karma's out to get me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
That is right.
Sense.
Way to go, Squidly.
Squiddly's smartness.
haven't heard that in a million years.
Right.
Squiddly's smartness.
Squidly smartness. Can spirits teleport? Yeah.
I feel like they can just go anywhere. Like,
They can think it and then be it.
Yeah.
I seen one of the Ghost Adventure shows where they were on the phone and like they were asking it to do stuff to the other person on the other line of the phone, and like they were doing stuff in the room, like it was teleporting through the phone connection. I think it was just like an experiment that they were doing.
No.
Was it wrong?
Do you remember whenever last video we did, whenever we were asking it to like knock and people kept saying, oh my god, I heard a knock in my room, oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next day I think it was, I was at mom's, and she was like, me and James woke up in the middle of the night last night to something just banging on the wall.
What?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? What?
And that was whenever like we were asking it to knock and shit, and I'm like,
maybe there's a rat in the wall. A coon.
Yeah, it was so weird.
In the wall.
That's weird. I'd be like, what?
yeah.
Weird.
If you get a divorce, do you go to hell?
That just goes along with the religion shit again.
Yeah. Because all religion is like, and then that's what makes me think, they're like, oh, there's heaven and hell, and that's religion. But then this says there's heaven and hell, so it's like, how is there a heaven and hell if that has to do with religion, and religion isn't real, apparently.
But then they say it's just like a heaven. It's just like whatever makes you happy.
Yeah,
If
and
you're
then,
heaven.
then hell is, but then how would you even know that where hell would go and what you would have to do
You'd
to
be on
get to
fire.
hell?
You burn.
But how would you even know what you'd have to do to get to hell if religion isn't real? Because religion says, oh, this is bad.
Yeah.
Like, you can't freaking, whatever the heck.
No.
So how
I
do
guess
you know
it's
what
just
defines
what-
badness?
Maybe if you feel like you've been bad, you're gonna go to hell.
Then even people that
Or
feel bad,
maybe-
they'd be like, I've done good.
I didn't do shit wrong. I like
Yeah.
to kill people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Are imaginary friends actually spirits?
Ooh.
Ah, so like little kids, when they have imaginary friends, are they always spirits? Dang, I was gonna say that's a huge thing.
That is scary. So, I mean, kids are obviously
More
they can see,
susceptible.
yeah, they can see spirits and stuff so much easier. So, if they're like sitting there talking to somebody, is that a spirit?
Or could it be?
Could it just be their imagination too? I mean, I guess there's not really a way to.
Tell. I mean, unless there's just stuff happening in your house and your kid's like, I was talking to
No,
Bobby.
I was
yeah.
babysitting one time, and the kid was like, we were playing hide and seek, and he was in the bathroom hiding, and I found him, and he started like crying, freaking out, and he's like, "There's blood everywhere," and I'm like,
Oh my
Mom,
Oh my god.
come get me.
That's fucking
I'm never
scary.
staying. I'm
That
never
is
babysitting
terrifying.
here again.
I thought what Lauren did was scary. My little cousin was like, I don't know, do you remember my old house and it had the fireplace and then one room, the other room? Well, I was sitting in one room with my younger cousin, which was her brother, and he was a baby. He's like a newborn, so I was watching him. And then she was in the other part where the computer and like that one chair was. And she was sitting there and she's playing with that dollhouse, and I kept hearing her say, come play with me. And so I walked in there and I was like put the baby down, and I was like, okay. And he was sleeping and I was like, okay, I'll play with you. And then she was like, no, not you. And I was like, okay. And like I walked in the other room and I was like, okay. And then like about 10 minutes later I heard like a banging, and it sounded like that, like something like, and then she was like, no, you take it. No, you take it. No,
That's
you take, like, and
fucking
dropping the
creepy.
fucking doll on the dollhouse. And I was like, Lauren,
Like,
what are
she's
you
handing it
doing?
to somebody and they like can't
Yes.
grab it.
Yes.
That's so scary.
And I was like, Lauren, what are you doing? Don't throw toys. And she was like, I'm not. They won't play with me. And I was like, who are you talking about? And she was like, started laughing. And I was like, okay. And I was like, we're not going to play with the dollhouse. And then she picked up the doll hop, like chucked it at the door and said, fine, don't play with me. And walked into the other room. And I was like,
I'm so scared.
Carrie. So I like talked to my aunt about it. And she was like, yeah, acts like she talks to people all the time, and it freaks
Have
me
you
out
like
sometimes.
asked her about that like now that she's older?
I haven't. Maybe I should. She's 8 now, and she was like 2 then. 2 or 3. She was about 3, I think.
Okay, so whenever people hear voices in their head and they say it's like, I don't even know, like, okay, is it like spirits in their head that they hear? Okay, then can that drive them to actually be crazy?
But then,
Can you just block it out if you want to?
That's how, like, if you talk or like watch the medium shows and stuff like that, like they talk about how they used to be scared of it. They've always heard this stuff. When they were little, it scared them. They tried to avoid it, but whenever they finally figured out what it was, they deal with it. Yeah, it's not scary. It's just messages and people wanting to talk. And
If they say so. I don't believe any mediums.
I told you about the girl coming in the bank one day, said she was a medium. She came in the bank and she's like talking to me
I remember
about
you saying something about this.
yeah, about how because I asked you about
Yeah.
it. About how she like had this gig in town and blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, you're like 60 and you're gonna go play in a band, like that's cool. So I'm like totally like, yeah, okay, like not really getting into it, but I'm just like listening. She's like, yeah, I'm a medium, and I'm like,
Oh, you're medium.
that's cool. And she's like, do you know a little girl named Molly? I'm like, No. She's like, okay. Well, she's like, I just keep hearing Molly. And I'm like, that's fucking weird. But I never, ever figured out anything
Who
of
is
what
this
that
lady?
could
I
be.
want to know who it is. I want to go find
Yeah.
her and be like, talk to me, tell me shit.
Okay, so
That was all.
that's all we're gonna do for this one. If you have questions, write them below, and I will screenshot them and ask them if they're not stupid. If they're personal questions, then ask them during a live
A
stream.
live stream, yeah.
So yeah, that's all for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll be back soon with more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.